Hello there, my beautiful Gemini friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. So this is your full moon reading, everyone. We have the full moon on April the 23rd. It is in the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio being a sign of passion, mystery, and deep emotions. Combined now with the full moon, we have two watery signs. So intuition for you is going to be very high at this time. This energy of the full moon is empowering us to delve into our emotions, to embrace change and harness our innate powers. So what I'm going to do for you today is I'm going to open your reading with an oracle card from the Guardian Angel Oracle deck. I'm also going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you, followed by a bonus card from the Heal Yourself Oracle deck. This is a brand new deck. I'm super excited to use this for you today. Then we're going to close off with an angel number. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through repeating numbers, angel numbers, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Gemini, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading, my friend. See what it is that Spirit would like you to hear around this full moon energy. So we are getting for you, you are there, Gemini. You are there, my friends. Let me read you the message of this card. The new world you dream of creating is already manifested on an energetic level. You must act as the version of yourself that already exists there and begin now. So know that you are already there, Gemini. So let me read this to you one more time. The new world you dream of creating is already manifested on an energetic level. You must act as the version of yourself that already exists there and begin now. So look at that. You are tapping into the energy of your higher self at this time, Gemini. This is very powerful for you. So let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through for you. So Spirit guides, what more can we share with Gemini here today? So Page of Cups. So this is heart-centered energy, love energy, kindness, compassion. There's a journey that is opening up for you around this energy, Gemini. And I feel this is a long stretch. There's also spiritual growth coming in through this. What I'm getting here is news or message, something coming in intuitively even for some of you that is going to open you up to this new path in your life. So the Page of Cups here for you. So a lot of emotions here. King of Swords. What a power here coming in with the King of Swords. This is connection. This is balance that you are creating in your own life, Gemini. I feel you're intuitively very strong at this time. Some of you are gifted. You're meant to actually use your gifts in the world right now. You're being activated as well. This is what I'm getting through the King of Swords for you today. Now, what I also want you to do today, Gemini, is to use your own intuition with my readings. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So King of Swords here for you, Gemini. All right, and the Knight of Pentacles. So you're meant to take action here with the Knight of Pentacles. There's a sense of freedom, breaking free from something and moving forward. This is a really fast-paced energy. Spirit guides are wanting you to slow down and not move through your life recklessly here as this is coming in for you. So the Knight of Pentacles here for you, Gemini. All right, so I just feel that this is a path that is opening up for you that you're really going to enjoy, Gemini. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today, Gemini. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. All right, so a new pathway, a new journey here for you. This is tied to your heart. You're really enjoying it. You're passionate about this. And you've been kind of longing for this to kind of happen in your life. What is this in your life here, Gemini, that has opened you up so much? This is also some of you being vulnerable. This is also a journey of healing here for you. I wanted to say geeling. I don't know what geeling means, but that was coming through here instead of journey. What else is this? There's news or message, communication coming in for you through Spirit, through the universe. So I feel the universe and Spirit is attempting to make communication or connect with you in some way here. So some of you are seeing the signs in your awareness. You're seeing synchronicities. I'm getting deja vu. I'm also getting there's something else coming in through words here. So perhaps you're listening to a song that is resonating. Maybe you're reading a book, conversing with someone, like words that are incoming that may feel a little bit scrambled, may not make sense right away, but you're going to connect the dots with these words. I feel over time, like different parts of your life where you all of a sudden come into awareness of these connections. So that's interesting. You'll have to pay attention to that, Gemini, and share with me if you're experiencing this, because I feel this has been coming up for a lot of signs right now, this connecting of the dots, and it keeps on happening. So I feel a lot of us are going through this right now, and it's happening for us multiple times. This is a journey of your purpose here right now. This is what I'm getting here, is that you're in alignment with your higher purpose, Gemini. So some of you are going to become aware and wake up to this energy, but I feel because of the full moon in the sign of Scorpio, we got 2 water signs here, emotions, deep emotions at play. There's some shadow work happening here as well. Some of you might not even know that you're working on your shadow because maybe you're not aware of what it is that's coming up or surfacing through that shadow, okay? And some of you already know that you're working on your shadow. And this is a journey in itself. There's a bunch of ups and there's a bunch of downs with it, right? And I find sometimes there's more downs than there are ups with this. So again, going through that experience and releasing and letting go as you step forward, as you're taking those steps forward. Now, these spiritual journeys, especially when we're doing shadow work, this can be different for every one of us because we come from different walks of life, different experiences that we have experienced, that it's going to be different for every one of us. Now, there's groups and people that you can connect to that are also going through this kind of work, especially if you're wanting to really dive into it or you're wanting support. So Facebook groups, you could find things online here. So do your research here, Gemini, and find groups or people that you can connect with around the journey that you're on. The other thing is I'm getting news or message around something shifting in your life, maybe to do with your career or workspace, Gemini. Maybe this has to do with a relationship. Now, I don't feel it's negative. I feel that what's going to happen here, it may feel like it's negative. Maybe you're experiencing something negative, but this is actually a blessing in disguise. So the change that is coming in, that might not be something you're wanting to happen here, Gemini. The reason why it's happening is because there's something better for you. And you're meant to go through the experience of this in order to come out and find this other thing that is so much better for you. Okay, so there's a stretch of time here for some of you. This might be a really quick, sudden energy or change that comes in, and this might be a lengthy one for some of you. So brace yourself for this. It's going to be wild, but it's going to be fun here as well. So again, spirit guides are wanting you to tap into your inner child, explore this energy that's coming in rather than resisting it and being afraid of it. Okay, you're going to learn a lot through this experience, Gemini, because you're meant to. You're being elevated here. You're moving to a higher frequency and a higher vibration in your life. Okay, so the Queen of Cups. We have clarity and focus coming through the King of Swords. This is also balance. This is that energy of balance through your intuition, through that connection. And you're starting to understand or see things with clarity here, Gemini. Now, I don't know if you're doing something here to connect, like some sort of a practice, something that you're consuming here physically that is helping you connect, some sort of practice around some sort of herbs, a drink, even like something that you're eating physically to connect. This could be like edibles. This could be ayahuasca, even like very sacred practices here for some of you. It doesn't have to necessarily be sacred, but I'm getting this alignment happening through external things for some of you, and also through internal work. Now, this is where things get deep for you, Gemini, because the internal work that is coming in, the internal knowledge, everything that's happening from that deep place within yourself is now starting to shape or take form in your reality. This is a manifestation that is taking form for you, and it's coming through this King of Swords energy. That's because you're in alignment. You're connecting to some sort of, you're like channeling energy here, Gemini. I've been feeling this. I'm a Gemini sun and rising. I've been connecting to a lot of different energies, and especially around Mercury retrograde. I have these like tricky energies that come in where you might find me saying the wrong card's name, stuttering a little bit. It's the energy of Mercury retrograde that is at play here. So just be mindful that we still are in Mercury retrograde here. Grounding and balancing yourself through your mind. Your mind is very powerful at this time. Gemini is always powerful, but because you have clarity, because you know what it is that you want in your life, you're able to imagine it. Your imagination is also wild. Some of you might be receiving vivid dreams, lucid dreaming. Maybe you're practicing lucid dreaming here. There's ways I think you can go into lucid dreaming that some of you might be practicing here. So you're seeing things with clarity here, and that imagination in your mind is just, it's expansive. It's just, it's almost like fantasy-like here, Gemini. So I'm seeing some of your dreams here with clarity. And this is you dreaming about the things that you're wanting to create in your life. So you're really putting that power into that thought, but you're putting that action to your words as well. So I'm seeing action behind your words. This is where you're going to see the most growth in your life. Balancing, cultivating that energy of calm and peace in your life, Gemini, because there's a very busy energy around you. Things are moving quickly, and perhaps you're wanting to move at that quick pace as well. This is where spirit guides are saying, regardless of what the energy outside of you is, you want to slow things down a little bit and pay attention to every detail here. You don't want to miss anything. So slow down a little bit, Gemini. There's also this connection to, so it's not a connection, this is a gift. Some of you are spiritually gifted. You have psychic abilities. Perhaps you're developing these, or you're finding yourself with these, like this is a new experience for you. And these are some gifts that you're actually meant to strengthen, to practice, to apply in your life. There's a reason why they're given to you. You're meant to actually use them, Gemini. So don't ever overlook your gifts. Some of you have the gift of gab, right? The gift of communication. You're able to speak and explain things in a clear way that people understand. This is a gift. Some of you are able to see things, and maybe you're not able to explain them. So this is where you want to master communication here. This is also a card of a mastery. We are in the year of mastery, the number 8 in numerology. So we have access to this power. So why not use it and master some things in our lives, right? So taking courses, picking up on skill sets, learning as much as we can, gaining knowledge. Knowledge is power, Gemini. And I feel you are very powerful at this time, especially your mind, your intellect. So you're soaking things in like a sponge right now. So you're meant to actually soak things in as a sponge as well. All right, so we got the Knight of Pentacles. This is, it's my hair that's falling on the table here. This is a fast-moving energy. It's an energy of planning and strategy, but it's also an actionable energy. So you're meant to actually take action, but you don't want to move too fast here. This is a really quick energy, and perhaps you're feeling like you need to move quickly in your life, get things done really quickly. Quick, go. Calm down. You want to slow down here because there is a chance for you to miss things. Remember, we are in Mercury retrograde energy. These kind of things happen. We can expect them to happen. And you have an opportunity right now to really create some great success in your life, Gemini. So slow down, pay attention to detail, plan things out, organize things in your life, and have some structure. You don't want to be running around doing things spontaneously or impulsively at this time. Look at all the details of anything that you're signing off on as well right now. The other thing is, I feel some of you are moving at a speed which might not be good for you. Maybe you're used to this kind of speed. This could be some of you receiving speeding tickets. I don't know if you received a speeding ticket recently. Gemini, this again is slow down. Red lights are slow down. Anything with your physical body. Maybe you're running too quickly. Maybe you got your hand caught in the door. Maybe the elevator shut on you. Like whatever this is, maybe the door slammed you. Maybe your foot broke. You sprained your ankle. Something to do with speed here for some of you that is coming in. So slow down, Gemini. Okay. You don't need to be the hare. You want to be the tortoise. All right, slow and steady wins the race here. There's a sense of freedom. You're breaking free from something here as well. And I feel this is going to quickly change your life. There's a lot of quick changes, instant manifestations that are taking place with the Knight of Pentacles for you today. And taking in knowledge, equipping yourselves. This is strategy in everything you do in order to create victory in your life. This is a card that predicts victory for you, Gemini. Victory is written in your destiny. So remember, have a plan, have a strategy, right? Put up a calendar. For me, the calendar is a miracle. I never used to use calendars until my husband, a year and a half, got me to put up a calendar and he organized my life. And I was like, wow, like how silly, isn't it? So silly, just to account, like me being silly, not thinking that the calendar, I don't know. I used to manage practices, but everything was in my head and I was really good at it. And as I'm getting older, it's not so good. Everything's all over the place sometimes. So that calendar is just a lifesaver. So try putting up a calendar, organizing your life, taking things one at a time, one step at a time. Physical ailments that are showing up from speed here. I feel these are coming up because you're not slowing down. It's not that they're meant to happen. Because you're going through that, then you're meant to experience the repercussions of moving too fast, right? So it's interesting how this is flowing, this energy with you. Some of you are traveling. There's some quick, like, you're not expecting to travel, but all of a sudden you're seeing yourself traveling, or either by car or by plane, going a distance here. Suddenly, I don't know why this is coming in. So expect sudden things to happen as well in your life, Gemini. Okay, so you're manifesting, you're kind of building this dream with this card. And again, tapping into that energy. This is where you're tapping into the energy of your higher self. Now, I have been picking up on this energy of people connecting with their higher self or to a different timeline, and you in that timeline, feeling the essence of that version of you and actually becoming that version of you now. So some of you are actually shape shifting, and your reality is kind of shifting as well along with you. And you're really flexible here and adaptable, Gemini. And I feel this is your superpower right now, by being flexible, adaptable, the way that you are communicating, the way that you are showing up in the world, the way that you are choosing to experience your life experience here. And it's through that balance, it's through that centered space. I feel there is a little bit of chaos around some of you. We always have chaos around us. It's all about how much we allow that chaos to affect us. So remember, Mercury retrograde here, things that people are saying, this incoming energy from outside of you, whether this is words through people or words through the internet, through social media, through YouTube, through the news. Don't let these impact your life at this time. There are so many different kinds of things that the world is sharing with us that may or may not be true. So again, do your own research, but don't take everything for face value here. And maybe, just maybe, Gemini, just turn all of that stuff off just for a little while and just detox from that negative energy, that negative space that might be creating disturbance in your own life. Okay, so the King of Swords here for you. The Knight of Pentacles, it's important that you equip yourselves with knowledge. Knowledge is power here, Gemini. And I feel for you, if the more you know, the better it is for you. So perhaps there's something in your life that's going on. Maybe you don't have enough information about, you don't know enough about. Spiritual guides are wanting you to kind of look into that and see, maybe you might find a new perspective or a solution around a problem that you might have been going through. Okay, so that is coming through for you. I'm going to now pull a bonus card. This is the Heal Yourself Oracle deck. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook today. Okay, so healing around this full moon is going to be very important, especially in the sign of Scorpio. Okay, so there's some massive healing that some of us are going through right now. Let's pull a card and see what we get. So patience, the number 23. So your superpower right now is going to be patience, practicing patience, everyone. The number 23, perhaps this is a number of significance for you. Maybe you were born on the 23rd, Gemini. This is your confirmation today around this number. I'm also getting 23 days and the 23rd of the month around the message of this card. So let's pull the interpretation here and read that to you. So you must develop patience in all areas of your life, Gemini. Patience does not mean that you give up or do nothing. On the contrary, you need to be aware of several aspects of the circumstance that you are facing. Patience requires you to stop pushing, rushing, and creating potentially explosive situations. Gemini, instead, it asks you to see the bigger picture and become aware of the ingredients that might be missing. If you are impatient with a particular person, instead give them space. Avoid jumping into conclusions and making up dramatic stories about a person or a situation without being aware of all the details. You have an opportunity to let go of judgment. Always look for the truth of the situation, not what someone is saying or doing, but why. Patience can also be connected to a health condition you are recovering from, a new diet or an exercise program you have embarked on, or a new course or study you may have begun. So look at that. Now this comes with an actionable item. Feel free to grab a pen and paper and write this down, Gemini. So focus on one thing at a time. Say to yourself, I accept what is without judgment. I am willing to practice patience and presence. Breathe slowly and deeply while focusing on what is. Be aware of the air hitting your nostrils and lungs. Soften and relax. Be the explorer of the present moment. Discover what is magical, beautiful, and serene in this moment, Gemini. If you are feeling unwell or stressed, just allow yourself to explore these feelings with the awareness that they will pass. So look at that. That's your actionable item today. Patience is going to be your superpower, Gemini. All right, let's pull an angel number for you. Those of you that are seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers in your life, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we are getting for you, Gemini, letting go. It's time for you to let go, Gemini. If you're seeing the numbers 29, 29, 2s or 9s in your life, this is your confirmation today. I'm getting 29 days around the message of this card. All right, so losses are going to become your gains, Gemini. You have the potential to start over and the potential to begin new things, but also to do anything that you want. There's a lot of potential in your life. Some of you are starting over. Again, it's time to bury the past, Gemini. You're on to new adventures. All right, so release and let go here. Perhaps you're seeing some of these colors in this card in your life as well. This is a confirmation for you, Gemini. I just wanted to sneak in here really quickly and show you this beautiful magic intention candle that my sister-in-law made. I'm super obsessed with this right now. It is her spring collection for Mother's Day. The link for this is in the description box below, everyone. There is a limited supply, so grab these while you can. Look at how beautiful these are. I just love them. So again, link is in the description box below. So this is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.